What's up, everyone? Jeremy Gunslinger here, and I've got a very special friend of mine. You might have seen him on Black Powder Maniac Shooters. He stopped by, kind of surprising me, as well as he brought along a lot of guns I'd probably never have my hands on. Why don't you tell a little bit about yourself?
Well, you're a member of all things cowboy, black powder revolvers and rifles. This is the 1860 I always shoot. Currently, I've got my R&D Howl conversion in it. You can notice I've got the taller front sight at it, so it's got a perfect 25-35 yard zero. And I did a little horse trading, and I got this from a friend of mine. And this is the 1862 Richards Mason conversion, and this is a 45 Colt. So we'll be burning a little powder and slinging a little lead out here today. Should be a pretty good time.
And for those who were wondering, this is the man that I got this rifle right here from. And we're going to see if maybe it was the powder. I think it was the powder charge.
Probably my bullets and the powder charge was making it shoot really, really high.
Yeah, well,
but Jeremy's actually got that sucker tamed down and doing really, really well with it.
Yeah, and I'm actually shooting about 20 yards short than I normally do, but that's just for camera limitations this time. When we get to the charts, I'll be using my longer range camera and be moving that out a little bit farther where I normally shoot it. And I found at 50 yards, I would have to be aiming at the gong, that bar, underneath it. And it's only about 80 degrees out here today, guys, but good Lord's blessed with some clouds and a gentle wind for once.
Yeah, it's nice out here today.
And also, I finally got the smoothie out. I figured this was a special enough occasion. But let's get to burning some powder. Alright.
No blocking the camera?
Nope, you are actually off camera, but right there would be perfect. There you go. Yeah, I warned you about our birds.
Yeah. State bird?
Yeah.
I think I hit it.
Let me go reset the target.
Hold
on. Okay, now go ahead.
That's a 200 grain Lyman cowboy bullet with Clay's pistol shotgun powder. Good solid lick.
Yeah, you can hear it. We forgot to put earplugs in. Oh well. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can.
Second shot. I think that was just to the left of it, wasn't it?
About. That one looked a little high.
Yeah.
Oop.
Ready?
Hold on, I'm trying to... Yeah, there you go. Right in front of it.
I think I hit it.
Yeah, now I gotta walk all the way back down there and get it up
Get
again.
your exercise today, aren't you?
Sure am.
I gotta take this apart to reload it. That's the only problem with the R&Ds. You gotta drive out the wedge and completely break it apart because this is a two-piece cylinder with 5 firing pins, so it'll take me a hot minute to reload it.
Unlike the Remington, which,
yeah, that's a quick, easy one.
that's kind of why I got it. All right, let me go get the target. I'm gonna put some behind.
My little strap tore out. My little strap tore out, so I just use it like this now.
Why don't you show that onto the people in the camera so they can see it?
Okay.
A little de-zoom it a little bit. There you go.
So this is a double cylinder case that a gentleman by the name of Doug Kidd out of Springdale, Arkansas makes. Border States Leather Works. It's a double Remington cylinder case. I used to slide this onto my cantle holster across my saddle. So my little leather strap tore out of it. So I just use it to pull my cylinder in and out like that, because you're supposed to be able to just pull up on this, but it puts a lot of torque on it. And I guess this case is probably 25, 30 years old, so everything starts to wear out after a while.
Yeah, it does. Alright, well, I'm going to take my Remington and see if I can do a little bit close as good as you do. Let me get where you can see.
You do fine. You're going to do just fine. I know. I got faith in you.
I'm gonna try shooting left-handed. It's a while since I've been able to shoot left-handed.
I didn't see where it hit. You knocked the board down. You hit like right spot by the bottom of the right post.
Oh, I need a bike right here.
That looks like it was a little high and to the left. You didn't miss it by much. I tell you what, it felt that one go by. That is a little target for a cap and ball pistol.
Yeah, this is the Taylor & Company R&D 45 Colt for the Remington. You can tell it's black powder coming out of it.
That was a little bit hot.
Yeah, that was me. I pulled that one.
I think that he probably felt that one go by too.
Yeah, I don't shoot.
Try some out of this Colt. Hold that dead on what you want to hit.
It's a while since I shot a Colt.
Make sure you elevate that when you cock it, otherwise the caps will fall down inside. I think that one was to the right.
To the right.
A little bit to the right again. I'm a lefty, so that might be playing with your brain a little bit. Problem is that when I shoot that R&D howl, it dents my hammer, and that makes it cap suck because it creates burrs on it. The firing pins are hardened steel. If I made that a permanent 45 Schofield conversion, it would be better than flipping back and forth, but
You know, it seems like I gotta rotate the cylinder a little bit before the caps will come on. And I gotta rotate back and cock it forward.
you can't be nice to it. You got to treat it mean. Gotta be rough with it. A little bit to the right. Let me try. Well, I got one or two? Two.
Since I'm a lefty, I put my left shoulder to it.
That low or where I saw grass fly up?
I think it's low. Oh, it hit low.
Technically with a Colt, give it a little click like that and a little whip of the wrist, and that gets everything to clear up.
Yeah, that's probably what's. I'm used to shooting a Remington by now. I don't know where that one went. It just. You can tell those bullets were well lubricated.
Well, this one just shooting dry balls, and one of the problems I've got when I shoot the round balls out of it, I sighted it in for the 217 Johnson & Dow conical bullets, so.
Speaking of round balls, I got some of those brass. Someone told me about shooting round balls out of a 45 Colt. I rolled it up 3 of them. I want to see how well.
I've always had good good results out of that.
We'll try it. Let's see. Try that. Load this up real quick and try it. Okay, yeah, that's where it is. I thought I lost a Remington for a second. I got 2 of them out here, so it wouldn't have mattered much.
Except for the fact that you're going to be short a Remington. That gets expensive after a while. You don't want to lose them too much.
That is true. All right, let me try these round balls. Now, these got a. I made them with a lube cookie underneath them, kind of like in a Henry Martini rifles. That way I can get the full 35 grain charge out of them. I like hot loads out of my guns. It skips. That's for sure. I have no clue where that one went. You know what? I'm out here burning powder and I'm having with a good friend, I don't care. Whew, huh. I gotta set that down. Apparently 8 shots out of that cylinder, it gets hot.
Black powder has a tendency to heat them up pretty quick, that's for sure.
I got this. I'm gonna shoot this percussion cylinder I loaded up last night.
That's good. All right. I'm gonna do this on camera. So these are my paper cartridges, and they're dipped in beeswax and tallow. And if you notice how I shaved the barrel assembly right here, you just pretty much drop these straight in and push them down in there like that, and then load it up. And then all I've got to do is come through here and cap it, and it's ready to roll.
There's a 3F. Alright, while we're loaded up, I'm going to pause this video. Alright, we thought you'd like to see how small that target is that we're shooting at.
He lied to me. I thought it was 25 yards. He just told me it was 35, so
yeah,
that's pretty good for an obsolete old relic like this.
And now we're aiming about something the size of man's.
And I'm basically aiming right here with the 72 Richards Mason conversion, about right here. With this one, you hold pretty much center mass.
I was aiming about the same thing, but I'm just saying, if y'all don't believe us, back where all those guns are, that's where we've been shooting
35 yards.
And so we've been pushing these things. But of course, in the day, the cavalry would have to be shooting about this, but they'd be aiming at a man size, not the head.
Or the horse.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the 2 eyeballs and a nose. If you hit that, you turn them off like a light bulb.
Yeah, so.
That's inside the T.
Yeah, so. Well, I have to say, we're doing, even though we're missing a few times, well, these are pretty accurate. I mean, one of our, I think it was the Johnson and Dowell that you let me shoot out that 1860, hit that concrete block. We found it. That's not something I want to be hit with. That just looks nasty. It was like a 50 AE bullet unloaded, almost, except it's smushed.
Almost.
That's. So next time someone tells you a cap and ball is not useful for self-defense.
And that is an 1862 Johnson and Dowell Civil War bullet.
Yeah, so next time someone says they're not useful for anything, laugh in their face. Alright, you got the 1860 and Army and we're using paper cartridges, right?
We're using paper cartridges with Johnson and Dowell's. Now the first 2 are loose powder and round balls, and the next 4 are paper cartridges and conicals.
At 25 yards. It looks like
Or could you tell?
It looked like it went a little bit right.
I think that one just barely skimmed it, didn't it?
Yeah.